So we have figured out that something is going on with Gloria. There's a big change that is too big for an 8-year-old to happen just overnight. So what do you do if you suspect abuse, that something has happened to her? You have to write a report, and your supervisor will have a form that you can fill out. Maybe you even have it in front of you now. That would be good so you can follow along. So what you have to write on this report is date, time, place, and your name. Facts: name and grade of the child. What can you see? Can you see a bruise? Can you see torn clothing? Can you see a knocked out tooth? These facts, but only facts. Then you write what you have observed, like how has her behavior changed? How has the language changed? Has she suddenly no food with her anymore? Something like that. Like, what have you observed? And then you write your concerns. That's personal. That is not a fact, but that is what you, since you know the child, that is kind of what you feel might be going on. And then you give this report to your supervisor, and together you go and talk to a child in a safe and confidential place. And you have to keep this confidential. We will talk a little bit more about that. So, in the situations of Gloria, I think there's definitely red flags. So this is how I would have written the report. So the date and place is Ododuma High School, August 8th, 2024, or what is it now? March 5th or something, 2025. And it's written by me, Marie Müller. The facts is the name of the child. So Gloria, I don't know her last name, and she's in grade 2. And then I will write what I have observed. Lately, Gloria has only been wearing clothing that covers her body. This is unusual since she always used to wear dresses. That's a change of behavior. Her behavior has also changed a lot over the last few weeks. Where Gloria used to be curious and chatty, she's now very withdrawn. It's just something I have observed. She doesn't say much anymore and seems to try to be invisible. That's a change in behavior. So my concern is that Gloria is being abused at home in a physical way. I don't know how, but that's just my concern. That might be the reason for her covering herself up in warm weather. Okay, so that is an example of what you can write. Now we have an exercise. Read through this scenario and then stop after you read a little bit about Samantha. I will read it with you. Samantha is 12 years old. She has some cognitive difficulties and struggles a little in class. However, she's very popular and has a large group of friends. One day, a teacher notices Samantha showing the other girls in class a picture of her boyfriend. The teacher makes a mental note of it, but this is fairly typical behavior of young girls, and so continues with the lesson. Later that day, as the teacher is leaving school, she sees Samantha kissing a boy at the school gate. They get into the boy's car and drive away. Okay, let's stop here. Don't read any further. What do you see in this case study? I'm going to pause this video and you can write a report of your suspicion, and then we will see what you come up with. Once that is done, keep reading about Samantha and the safeguarding issue and see if you picked up the red flags. So I'm going to stop. You write your report, what you see, what you think are the red flags, and then we talk about it.